Welcome back to another episode of NBA 2K12 video on Andre Kenshin. Now we're on the way to the next episode on February 13, 2012. We got 7 NBA games here and we got 2 D-League games. So we got 2 D-League games right there. That's a good matchup right there. It's a great game. Now we're up against CP3 of the Clippers to check the codes and check the injury report. Clippers still not healed as Caron Butler is still out for 1 to 2 weeks due to the sprained shoulder. And now let's get check out one more coach and ready to go. Right now, here we go. So now we're up against CP3 of the Clippers now. Now let's get it started up. And this is Andre Kenshin. Now let's go back and enjoy the video. And this was the Western Conference first round. This pay-per-view. The future with CP3 and Nowitzki, not Luka and Kawhi from 2020, 21, and 24. Now, once again, let's get back and enjoy the video.
Welcome to 2K Sports in the NBA. I'm your host, Damon Bruce. Monday night in the NBA, it'll be the Los Angeles Clippers facing off against Jason Kidd and the Dallas Mavericks. And now we head out to Dallas with Kevin Harlan, Steve Kerr, and Clark Kellogg.
We are here at the American Airlines Center with the crowd going crazy. It's the Los Angeles Clippers facing the NBA champion Dallas Mavericks. Look at the Mavericks. Well, guys, with a lot of home games coming up, this is where you want to boost that record by making sure you win every game you can.
Yeah, this is a matchup that's gone their way every time this season. It's an opponent that they feel very comfortable playing against.
And because of those past results, they have a bit of a psychological advantage coming into this game. Their confidence is really high, but the flip side of that is sometimes you can get a little soft when you've had success against the team.
And the Clippers starting 5, brought to you by State Farm. Moon and Griffin make up the forwards. Chauncey Billups out there with Chris Paul. And it's Jordan in at the 5. And for Dallas, Odom out there with Nowitzki. And there's Carter. Then it's Jason Kidd. And Stojakovic in at the small forward. Here's Billups. Stolen by Carter. And here we go. Up with it. And the layup falls.
You know, he's really one of those guys that you just have to sit back and really appreciate, fellas. I mean, he is a marvelous offensive player.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Well, guys, I was able to talk with Rick Carlisle for just a moment. I asked him what his focus was coming into the game, and he said rebounding, saying if they can hit the glass with purpose each trip down the floor, they'll be able to be in a position to win this basketball game. Let's see how they board it, guys.
All right, Doris, thank you. So Clark, an early focus on crushing the boards.
Well, that's always, Kevin, a big part of winning basketball is doing a good job on the glass. So many advantages come from owning the glass on both ends of the court.
And here is Billups. Dirk Nowitzki getting his 3 to go. Carter against Billups. Guarded now by Lamar Odom. Shot clock at 3. Over Carter. Hits the 15-footer. Billups has got 5 points so far. On defense, the Clippers. They're coming into this game off that recent loss to Atlanta.
And it would be easy to criticize their defense in that game, so I guess that's what I'll do. They had very few answers for anything that was thrown at them.
Yeah, it was what lost them the game, Steve, clearly. The defense, or lack thereof, couldn't apply any pressure, didn't force any missed shots, and really didn't offer any resistance at all defensively.
And here is Paul. Dirk Nowitzki getting his 3 to go. Griffin down low. He's against Nowitzki. Vince Carter grabs the miss.
Oh, come on. You've got to get the 2 points there.
Nowitzki against Jordan. The three is launched. And again, it's Nowitzki with the three. Nowitzki's got his third basket of the night. Phillips dishes the ball. Here's Griffin. Good, and Paul gets the assist.
That was just a perfect feed there.
The Mavericks leading. Last time they met was in Los Angeles, where they beat the Clippers.
Yeah, and in that victory, they got huge contributions from their bench. And I thought their depth was really the major factor in that game.
And the Clippers decide to take their first time out here.
You got to keep everybody on the same page. They need to get their heads together. That's the goal.
And the Mavericks with some changes. Deshaun Stevenson, who's checked in for Peja Stojakovic. And Delonte West is subbed in for Jason Kidd. Ike Diagu's checked in for the Clippers. Smith comes in for Blake Griffin. Here's Paul. His last outing, he had 24 points. Turnaround Jay gets it to go. Smith's got his first basket of the night. Just to talk again about what Steve just said, they never missed a beat, Clark, when they turned to their bench.
Well, there wasn't much of a difference between the points they got from their starters and those they got from the reserves. A really balanced team effort, and you like to see that.
Guy's been an artist with that three-point shot.
He sure has been, Steve. I mean, the majority of his points have come from out there.
The three from Billups, and a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. 8 points for Chauncey Billups. West against Paul. Puts up a three. Another three for Dallas.
9 straight points for them off of wide open looks from deep. Something has to change for this deep.
Yeah, they're just giving up too many easy shots out there. They've got to close out harder, get a hand up, make him put it on the floor.
Boy, I like the fluidity I'm seeing from them on offense. It's a thing of beauty. Fun to watch.
Yeah, it is. They're moving the ball well, finding the open man, making that extra pass. They're playing very unselfishly right now. And if their last 5 makes, all have been from long range.
Yeah, and the defense has not done a good job of pressing in and denying. I mean, they're hanging back, playing on their heels. They're not being the aggressors here, and the offense is taking advantage of it.
And here is Billups. Dirk Nowitzki getting his 3 to go. 6 on the shot clock. And Billups. It's again from deep. Billups has got 14 points.
Well, another uncontested 3 there. They've got to make some kind of an adjustment. I mean, they're giving up way too many open threes.
Well, the last 5 hoops, 3 have come off wide open three-pointers, Clark. So it's one thing to give up one, but you start giving three-pointers up in bunches, you're in big trouble.
On defense, the Mavericks. Following the 3 from Chauncey Billups.
You know, he got a fingertip on it, but not enough to control the pass coming in that fast. You know, even though it's transition, he's got the green light to fire from there if he has a good look at it.
From deep three-point range. They're scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. Mavericks lead by 6.
Boy, a ton of threes in that first quarter. This team really lighting it up, guys.
Yeah, it's been an onslaught from downtown.
And we'll be back in just a moment.
Tune in this Tuesday night. The New Jersey Nets take on Tayshaun Prince and the Detroit Pistons. Do not miss it.
All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. Here's West. 6-point game. So with Nowitzki sitting on the bench, here's who Rick Carlisle's going with. Peja Stojakovic is out there with Cunningham, and there's Eric Dampier. Then it's Stevenson, and it's West in at the 1. Here's Stevenson. A 14-point game for him in the win against Portland.
You know, on defense, even on an inbounds play, you can't leave three-point shooters alone on the perimeter. They paid for it there.
Outside, Billups. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. Phillips has got 16 points.
You know, for a guy like him who can light it up like that, that's too easy.
And that one's good.
You know, guys, he's always looking for that open three. I mean, that's his strength, and sometimes the best time to get the three is in transition.
He's guarded by Stevenson. Kicks it to Gomes. Down low. Leaps for it. Out of bounds. They'll keep possession. With a break in the action, let's go to the 2K leaderboard. These teams have been dialed in defensively this month. The Mavericks, number 1.
Kevin, who says that good defense isn't fun to watch? This has been impressive. The last few weeks, they've been able to get after it and be active and come up with more steals than normal.
4 on the clock. Here's Griffin. Yep, it's good. Griffin's got his 3rd bucket of the night. And West backs in. Knocks it loose. Out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. As we grind through the season, let's see how the West is shaping up. Take a look at the Mavericks. Best team in the conference, really having a nice season, looking to maintain that through the playoffs. And, of course, the Los Angeles Clippers. They're way down there.
You know, right now for the Mavericks, they've played terrific basketball this year. They haven't missed a beat after the success they had last season. Well, it's hard to find a team that matches up with them comfortably.
Well, you're right, Clark. I mean, they would probably have the upper hand against almost any team in this league. I mean, they're a very difficult matchup. They've got plenty of talent, and they're so well coached. And what I like is they play hard every single night.
And the Clippers call time here. Here's Jordan, looking for his first bucket of the game. Dumps it down.
Boy, I like that finish. Perfect for that possession.
Yep, a simple one-hand jam.
That's the way to do it, guys.
West kicks to Stevenson. Williams picks him up. Another 3 for Dallas.
It's 12 straight points coming off 3-pointers. I mean, somebody do something defensively.
Well, I agree with you. I mean, who's going to step up? They're rolling out there now, so you got to get in their chest, make them uncomfortable, and try to deny those looks.
Stolen by Stojakovic.
And I like the aggressiveness defensively, forcing that mistake. Defense wasn't able to get back fast enough to contest.
Well, they were caught flat-footed after committing the turnover that time, guys.
Right side, Williams. From downtown, that is good. Williams has got himself on the board with 3 there. Mavericks leading by 12. Now, here's Stevenson. He's got 9.
Now they get those 3 points back in a hurry, don't they?
Yeah, they sure did. Didn't take them long at all to respond.
Here's Williams. Now 4th. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
6 points in short order. 2 straight from deep. That's what can happen with the 3-ball.
Yep, they've got it going. Nice, clean looks.
Another 3 for Dallas.
Yet another 3 for him, Kevin. He's really been draining them here in the second.
Clippers trail by 15. And here is Williams. Boy, he just disappeared against Atlanta. They really needed him. Randy Foye is on the way. And again, the Clippers good for 2.
These are the kinds of shots he feels so comfortable with.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game, fresh from a win against Portland.
Man, what an incredible night from beyond the arc that they had. The 3-pointer is the big weapon.
And Steve, once the shot started to fall, then it became much easier to quick release.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Dirk Nowitzki, he's checked in for Eric Dampier. Odom comes in for Dante Cunningham. Vince Carter is checked in for Deshaun Stevenson. Jason Kidd is subbed in for Delonte West. Clippers trailed by 15. Left side, Billups. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got his 6th assist on the night.
Now, these wide open threes have been their undoing. You have to locate shooters and get a hand up.
Yep, you do, Steve. And even if it means having their assigned defenders stand at home on three-point shooters, I mean, that would be a worthwhile strategy to pursue because you don't want to give good shooters open threes.
And it's rejected. Mavericks leading by 15. Carter kicks to Nowitzki. For the three. Another three for Dallas.
He's put on an offensive clinic. They've got to deny him the ball.
And if that fails, then double it, Steve. I mean, they can't allow him to continue to hurt him like this.
And there's the defensive 3-second call. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. So for the Clippers, Ike Diagu's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Smith comes in for Blake Griffin. And it's Moon in for Ryan Gomes. Here's Billups. He had a 24-point outing in their last game against the Hawks in Atlanta.
Excellent anticipation. As soon as that pass was in the air, he was on the move and picked it up.
Wasted no time on that one. 13 points for Vince Carter.
Wow, so good. On the run, knocking down that shot. That's tough.
There's a 4-second difference in the shot clock to the game clock. Such a wide open look. 19 seconds left in the first half. Nowitzki with it. He's got 21. Three-pointer. That drops. Nowitzki's got 24 points.
What a half he's having from downtown. He's been locked in since the moment he stepped on the floor.
That's good.
His three-point shot is so pure, just draining one after another.
And through one half. It hasn't even been close. And we'll get going after this from the American Airlines Center.
It's the HP Halftime Show. We've got a lopsided game out at American Airlines Center. I'm Damon Bruce. Let's get you to the action. For the Dallas Mavericks, they have the lead against the Clippers. At every opportunity, they're pushing it on the break and looking to run it down the opponent's throat. For Dirk Nowitzki, it's been too easy against the Clippers. How's that for a shooting percentage? 100. Yes, 100% from the court. Not too bad. And from the Clippers' angle, they've been grinding away. A big game for them right now. A win here would move them into the 8th seed in the conference. Chauncey Billups has been lights out in the first 2 quarters. What he's been able to do from the field has been nothing short of spectacular. Only a select few players in the league can shoot the ball like that. Not the closest game, but you got to hand it to both of these guys for setting the pace. And now, other NBA games in the books from earlier. Let's check them out. Out at Time Warner Cable Arena, it was the Bobcats losing to the Pacers. A bit of a disappointment. They had a chance to get that one. And another game that wrapped up, Cleveland with a loss to the Magic at Amway Center. Tough one to take, just a bucket shy in that one. And now here's what's going on in the rest of the association. Utah with a win against the Hornets in New Orleans. They just eke out a single bucket ahead. It was Al Jefferson leading the team in scoring. That's all for us here in the studio. Let's get back out to Kevin and the crew. Thanks so much for joining me.
Welcome back, everyone, to the picturesque American Airlines Center here in beautiful Dallas as we resume action. Here is Carter. And on the floor for Vinny Del Negro as we get into the second half. Blake Griffin and DeAndre Jordan, they're inside. Chris Paul is out there with Chauncey Billups, and it's Moon in at the 3-set.
You know, even though he missed that one, great shooters have a way of feeling when they've got enough room to pull the trigger.
Yeah, not enough defensive coverage there to prevent him from firing that time. But yeah, I think if he's open, he's got to let that thing fly.
Now here's Kidd. Still looking to get on the scoreboard. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
He got that one, but he hasn't been producing the way we're accustomed to. He needs to look for a shot a bit more.
Passes it to Moon. And there's the feed to Jordan. Guarded now by Lamar Odom. Paul for three, and the shot is good.
Boy, these threes are picking them apart. I mean, 4 out of the last 5 shots against them, all uncontested, and all of our threes.
Yeah, the defense just looks uninterested right now. I mean, they're not making the effort to challenge these shots.
Los Angeles calls timeout. And a brief moment now to see who's atop the NBA scoring-wise. And you look at Nowitzki, leading the league in points per game. Such a great player.
You know what, Kevin? Leading the league in scoring is no small feat. He's out there every night giving it his best, and the effort is definitely paying off.
Paul kicks to Moon. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got his 8th assist in the game.
Hot start for this club coming out of halftime. That's 3 in a row now.
You know, the defense in transition typically is trained to protect the rim in the paint first, and those are the type of open looks you can get from beyond the arc under those circumstances.
Tries it from the top of the key, and again the Clippers good for 2.
And still perfect here in the second half. 4 for 4 from the field.
And Nowitzki backs in. A 10-footer, and Dallas again with the bucket.
Another fast break. They're just outrunning their opponent here.
You know what, Steve? I think the defense has left themselves vulnerable, and they're learning the hard way that speed definitely kills. And a blazing start to the second half. They've hit all 5 shots.
Outside Carter, another 3 for Dallas.
He's been a big part of his team building this lead. Another solid offensive effort.
All up top, he's covered by Kidd. Throws it up high. Oh!
Well, maybe the play of the game right there.
An alley-oop slam is always... He's going to be at the top of the list there, Clark.
Yeah.
You're right.
That's one of my favorite plays in basketball, guys.
Chris Paul covering. Back to Nowitzki. And stolen by Jordan.
You look at the turnover situation, guys, and it's not been that bad. Just a handful, and when you take care of the ball like that, that can help you build a lead. What a great game for Billups in this one. 22 points, and he's buried a ton of three-pointers in this game, too.
It's hard to keep track of just how many of those he's hit.
Deshaun Stevenson, he's checked in for Peja Stojakovic. And a switch here also now for the Clippers. Craig Smith, he's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Here's Carter, and a strong finish with 2 hands.
You know, he can actually be dominant inside. I mean, it's impossible to push him around on the low block.
Here's Billups. He's got 24. Lets it go with a 3. Gets it to go.
For 3.
Billups has got 27 points. Mavericks leading by 13. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
It's a great entry pass into the low post.
And there's a minute 45 left in the third quarter of the game. It's blocked. And Clark and Steve, fast break points aside, they've had a tough time offensively.
Yeah, the half-court offense, that attack has really been pedestrian, even lackluster, if you will.
Yeah, I agree. It seems like they're getting very isolation heavy. The ball is stopping. Everybody's going one-on-one, trying to do it on their own.
Good, and Paul gets the assist. That's 29 points for Chauncey Billups. And Nowitzki backs in. They get a hand on it. Out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. Let's see what the Dallas Mavericks have coming up. They'll host the Denver Nuggets after this one. That game will conclude a 3-game homestand. Peja Stojakovic, he's checked in for Deshaun Stevenson. And then for the Clippers, DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Griffin. Gomes comes in for Craig Smith. And Antoine Wright is subbed in for Jamario Moon. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Nowitzki has been playing really well. He has 29 points. And talk about the 3-ball for him. Wow, unbelievable from long distance.
Yeah, you are right, Clark. I mean, it's been fireworks from deep. He's just so dangerous out there.
Now Billups. He has 29. Defended by Carter. Dishes to Wright. Here's the 3. The basket good off the assist from Billups. Wright's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Nowitzki against Jordan. Out of bounds. And they retain possession. Having an efficient 3-point attack. Very tough to defend. Let's see some of the best. The Mavericks, number 1.
You know, unlike some of the other team statistics, there are a few key guys who have helped get them to the top of the leaderboard more than other teams. I mean, this is an outstanding 3-point shooting team. They take advantage of their strengths by getting good looks from behind the arc.
And here's Carter. 26 points for him. They get the rebound. Nowitzki for 3. That's good. Nowitzki's got 33.
Way too much time and space on that 3. He'll make that one all the time.
Well, it's a warm-up jumper, Steve, the kind that you can knock down still to this day. And you're one of the best all-time 3-pointers we've had in the NBA. But you've got to at least run at a guy and try to challenge and distract his shot.
And the technical free throw is good. Here's Paul. He's got 9. With 4 seconds on the clock. Here's Billups. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a 3-point play. Good for the 3-point play. Knocked loose. Griffin with the steal. And as we end the 3rd quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back.
Nowitzki has been playing really well. He's got 33 points, and he's unleashed a barrage of 3-pointers on him.
Well, you got that right. You can tell he's on target because as soon as the ball leaves his hands, it looks like every single one of them's going in.
The Mavericks on top. They lead by 11.
This Tuesday, Josh Smith and the Atlanta Hawks take on Kobe Bryant and the LA Lakers. Make sure to catch it.
And now let's send it to our sideline reporter, Doris Burke, for our Sprite Spark of the game. Doris?
Thank you, Kevin. It's the Mavericks with the spark of the game, with that push we saw. Their lead continues to grow as the game progresses. They've shown absolutely no mercy and continue to find a way to add to their lead every trip down the floor, guys.
Thank you, Doris. Everything really clicked for them, Clark, during that run.
Yeah, it sure did. I mean, it ignited them offensively.
To the point, Clark, where they were really in complete control at that end of the floor.
Our 4th quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. On the court for the Mavericks, we've got Delonte West. Eric Dampier is out there with Cunningham. Then it's Mike Miller. And it's Carter in at the 2 spot. West, that's good.
What an offensive display he's putting on.
And at this point, Steve, you got to put more pressure on him. Bring help and make him move the ball.
Outside Williams. Defended by West. Back to Griffin. Good look. Good. Great play by Williams to set it up. 8 points for Blake Griffin.
And this continues to be a shootout.
Boy, I'm a fan as well as a commentator, and I love this fast-paced action. I mean, it's going back and forth, back. 4.
When he gets the fadeaway to go, I'd still rather see him go straight up with it.
Here's Williams as their comeback bid had better get started.
I think there's still enough time for him here, Kevin. I think there's a good chance they can make it happen.
I don't know. I mean, it's going to take a pretty big run. They're going to have to be almost perfect to get this one done.
Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Well, Kevin, I was able to listen in on what Vinny Del Negro was going over with his team. He let his players know that they've got to do a better job on defense. He said, they're scoring any way they want. We've got to show some pride here. Let's make a stand defensively, get us stops, and get on a run of our own. Do they have it in them, Kevin?
Diago kicks to Ford. And it's Miller picking him up. Clock at 6. From 20 feet out, he squares up and sinks it.
You look at their scoring. Mid-range jumpers account for 6 of their last 10 points.
Well, defensively, they're doing a nice job of keeping them out of the paint, but you got to give them credit. They're knocking down shots.
West. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. And here's a quick look at how the Clippers' schedule is shaping up. The Wizards on the road to face them after this game. That game is the first and last of their homestand. That free throw good from West.
Well, I think since the league has added the new hand check rules and allowed zone defenses, the game is really shifting to favor faster players who are able to penetrate and get to the basket. And having a great point guard has never been more important.
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. Dirk Nowitzki, he's checked in for Eric Dampier. Odom comes in for Dante Cunningham. Peja Stojakovic, he's checked in for Mike Miller. Jason Kidd is subbed in for Vince Carter. Clark, that's a real good point going back to the value of point guards. The stats back that up. In fact, last season, point guards used the highest percentage of their team's total plays in over a decade. Steve, either taking a shot or delivering the assist.
Yeah, the game has changed. The point guards are becoming so much more offensive-minded. And the other thing is we're seeing them go to the free throw line an awful lot. And that's critical because when you get to the free throw line, and you get the other team in foul trouble, you get to the bonus quicker, you get to set your defense up on more possessions. So I think point guard penetration, getting to the line, has been a huge factor in the NBA of late.
Here's Diago. The monster one-hand.
That's the kind of lead pass we've seen him make over and over again.
West outside. Feeds it to Nowitzki. Backs him down. And Dallas again with the bucket.
He's been so valuable for this team with plays like that one.
Williams with the ball. He's picked up by Kidd. All alone. Nice shot by Ford.
An excellent display of passing out there, fellas. 8 of their last 10 points have been assisted on.
Well, they continue to find the open man and play unselfishly. This is true team basketball we're seeing.
And the Mavericks call time here. They're ahead by 10. 1:57 left in the fourth quarter. A different look for Dallas. Carter comes in for Peja Stojakovic. And it's Stevenson in for Delonte West. 1:57 left in the game. Stevenson inside the three-point line. It's good from the top of the key. Clippers trail by 12. Here's Paul. And the Clippers getting another bucket right there. And so here is Dallas. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Back to Kidd. Got a piece of it. And taken away by Moon.
They just haven't been as solid as they were earlier in the game in terms of taking care of the ball. As soon as they made that steal, it was off and running.
Yep, and they acted on the partner. That's an easy 2 points off the Pilfer.
Well, it's too bad after such an efficient first half. He's starting to turn the ball over here in the second.
Here's Carter. Sticks it from 17 feet. Carter's got 17 points here in the second half.
Well, they've done a lot of their damage from mid-range here, guys. I mean, knocking down those shots with regularity.
Yeah, how about 8 of their last 10 points, guys, coming off that mid-range area jump shot. So shows you don't have to be at the rim to score.
Now here's Billups. Back to Griffin. Over Kidd. And Griffin scores the assist by Billups. That's 10 points for Blake Griffin.
It's been a great day for him from the field, but his team still trailing.
Here's Paul. 1:03 left in the fourth quarter of this one. He feeds it to Billups. Stolen by Carter. Now the Mavericks with it. It's a 10-point game. And it's Griffin with the rebound. And here they come. Back to Paul. Inside Leaner. And Griffin scores. The assist by Paul. Here's Odom. Clark, they're this close to putting it away.
Yeah, and they don't need to do anything to reinvent the wheel here. I mean, just take time off the clock and squeeze the orange. Don't turn it over.
Well, they've looked good here tonight, and now they are coasting to the finish line.
Steve, just a matter of time right now.
Oh, man!
Boy, that
That is an alley-oop of the highest order on the front and back end.
Well, a play they've been working on, I'm sure.
That's got to be the case because that was impeccable timing.
Leans. And Chauncey Billups the bucket on the assist by Paul. 34 points for Chauncey Billups. And the Mavericks call time here. They're winning by 6. 19 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Here is Carter, and that's an intentional foul. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And so they foul intentionally.
I know you have to foul, but you don't want to hit a good foul shooter like that.
Yeah, you'd much rather have somebody else get to the line than this guy. He's an excellent free throw shooter.
Gets them both, and it's an 8-point ballgame. And the Clippers call time here. They're down by 8. 16 seconds left in the fourth. What's your take, guys?
Well, they're not going to win this game, but at least you want to finish it out strong.
Well, there's no quitting them, that's for sure, Steve. You certainly can give them credit for that.
Here's Paul. He passes it to Billups. Open look. Straight to the bottom of the rack. Billups has got 36.
That shooting percentage is off the charts, guys. He's really hitting his shots today.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. Gets the first. That makes it a 7-point lead. Perfect from the line, and it's an 8-point ball game. Here's Billups. Over Carter. And again, it's Chauncey Billups.
Just putting on an absolute show right now.
Steve, they better come up with a way to stop him. In fact,
so we see the Mavericks get the win here. It was a solid win, Clark.
Yeah, it was, and I think it came down to will more than skill. They went out and got this one.
Well, it's time to say so long. For Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. Now it's time to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Dirk Nowitzki.
Alright, so now we're wrapping for February 13th. Let's check out a blue box, but for some reason Douglas Roberts was hurt for an expected 6 and 8 weeks due to the high ankle. Let's check out the calendars that happened. First, we need to see Dirk Nowitzki's got 42, Carter's got 32, and Billups got 38. Chris Paul's got double-double, 11 points and 13 assists. And the other games right there, we got the Armor and Bayhawks up 1. Pacers beat the Bobcats. DJ Augustine's got 21, and David Woods got 24. George Hill get passing for double-double, 11 points and assists. Magic beat the Caps. Richardson's got 19, and Kyrie Irving's got double-double, 33 points and 11 rebounds. 28 points for Andre Iguodala, and 41 points for LeBron James. Dwayne Wade's got 24. So Heat beat the Sixers, Bucks beat the Kings, Brendan James got 33, Evans got 24, and near triple-double for Isaiah Thomas, 7 points and 9 assists. Jazz beat the Hornets. Jefferson's got no near double-double, 19 points, 8 rebounds. Devin Harris got 16. And Warriors beat the Suns. Ellis got 31. Nash got near triple-double. He has double-double performance, 28 points, 12 assists, and 8 rebounds. Let's check out the Valentine's Day here. 7 NBA games and 1 NBA D-League here as Toros and Defenders. First up, we got Raptors and the Bulls. Raptors shocks the Bulls by 3. Derrick Rose did not get triple-double, 17 points, 8 rebounds, and 7 assists. Andrea Bargani's got double-double, 26 points and 10 rebounds. Spurs and Grizzlies. Spurs win that one. And there's not Zach Randolph did not get double-double, 8 points and 10 rebounds. Rudy Gay's got 28. And Tim Dawkins got double-double, 19 and 13. Kawhi Leonard did not get double-double, 6 and 11. And Tony Parker did not get double-double, 27 points and 8 rebounds. Timberwolves and Thunder won that one. Russell Westbrook's got 30 points and 12 rebounds, his double-double. Ricky Rubio also has double-double, 13 points and 10 rebounds. Michael Beasley and Kevin Love's got 24 and 23. Suns and the Nuggets. Nuggets win that one. J.R. Smith's got 18. Aaron Brooks got 23. Wizards Blazers. Blazers win that one. Brandon Roy's got 22. Greg Oden, he did not get triple-double. 8 points, 10 rebounds, 9 assists. And John Wall's got 37. Nets and the Pistons. Pistons win by 3. Tayshaun Prince got 23. And Brook Lopez got 24. Hawks and the Lakers. Hawks win that one. Brian got 19. And Stackhouse and Johnson are 19 and 18. Check out the D-League games there as Defenders defeat Toros 80-60. Move on February 15. So 13 NBA games and 2 NBA D-League series. So 13 NBA games coming up. Knicks, Pacers, Grizzlies, Magic, Thunder, Rockets, Heat, Bucks, Buckets, Wolves, Hawks, Jazz, Pistons, Celtics, Hornets, Cavaliers, Kings, Nets, Lakers, Warriors, Wizards, Clippers, and Nuggets, Mavericks. This was a replacement on the NBA lockout, which is during on ESPN. There was a lockout issues, which is the Denver Nuggets and the Dallas Mavericks game will remain the same. However, they will replace to the Portland Trail Blazers and the Golden State Warriors game, and the Nuggets Mavericks there will remain the same. And the next up, there's no changes with the Celtics, Bulls, Clippers, Blazers, and then there's no change in Hornets, Knicks, and Suns, Lakers, and Mavericks, 76ers. Even the Hornets, Knicks got replaced out to the Mavericks, 76ers because the Hornets are the worst record due to the signing for Hornets is a superstar, Chris Paul, were replaced by the Dallas and Philadelphia game. And in TNT, there's no changes, Celtics, Bulls, and Clippers, Blazers. There's no changes. And then on Sunday, no changes once again. Mavericks, Knicks, and Magic Heat alongside Nuggets and Thunder. Alright. Check out team records, what's happening there in team. There's no at least right here actually the team. There's no recording list right there. So, check out the team standings. Are still number 1, 47-3. Second, San Antonio. Third, Denver. Fourth, Golden State. Fifth, Portland. 6, Los Angeles. 7, Phoenix. And 8, Memphis. As the games behind with Kevin Durant of the OKC. And East, the Bulls currently searching the number 8, 28-22. Hawks are 7, Nets are 6, Magic 5th, Celtics 4th, Pistons 3rd, 2nd, Knicks, and Heat 1st. Power rankings are just still the same. Players of the week is still nothing. Award races: Nowitzki, Carter, and Sean Marion already. LeBron and Wade. 6 man, there's no Jason Terry causing injuries. And for the All-Star votes, 3 million vote for Steve Nash, 2 million vote for Dirk, and 3 million by Kevin Durant. So, let's check out the injury report. If what we see Denver is doing here, we see the Denver. Nene is still not playing as still hurt out for broken back 2 to 4 weeks, and Bruce Tiff is out for 1 to 2 weeks due to the bruise by Danilo Gallinari. And Sean Merrill is ready to go and healing. Now we can play it now, so they can play it. So it's great gaming right now. Let's check out D-League standings here. Mad Ants are 23-13. Bayhawks are 19-13. Wizards are 20-14. Skyforce are 16-14. And Armor are 17-16. And for the West, we got Stampede, Legends, Vipers, Jams, and 66ers are a top 5 Western Conference and the top 5 Eastern Conference. So time to save the game, guys. We're going to try to keep saving the game for Dallas Mavericks. So time to quick now inside, and that's it for now. Andre Kenshin as the favorite team. Game 4 loss. The OKC Thunder. Wow, that's BS. And yes, Mavericks lose in Game 4, causing the Thunder comeback. Start in the second half. They blew it 11-point lead, 54-43 to start, and it ended up always 3-point shot. Either the rookie young team, the young OKC are very, very master. Always young OKC is like SGA, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and Chet Holmgren always keep shots as the biggest young number 1 team in the nation of OKC Thunder. As they even the series at 2, are the only team at 3-1. The Boston Celtics are now 3-1 edge to the Cleveland Cavaliers as the Celtics look to get back in the Eastern Conference Finals for the 6th time since 2017. So at least in the last 7 years now. And the NFL schedule release I saw in the post right there, according to NFL schedule updates. NFL schedule updates right there in the post right in the side. The first one in NFL kickoff was the Ravens and the Chiefs on the rematch in the AFC Championship game. Lamar Jackson take on Patrick Mahomes. And then the NFL on Fox. And we saw Dallas Cowboys and the Cleveland Browns. Dak Prescott take on Deshaun Watson. This one will be in marks the first time as the first game of the legendary color commentary broadcaster debut of the GOAT Tom Brady will make his color commentary with Kevin Burkhardt's debut. And can't wait to see NFL schedule release right now. Just 1 day away before the NFL schedule release. The schedule release will come out soon. So that's it for now. This is Andre Kenshin. Tomorrow, Game 5, all even and 2 games apiece. It's the Timberwolves Nuggets and the Pacers Knicks. That's it for now. I'm Andre Kenshin. That's it. Sign out and peace out. Bye!